You do know you play in the ladies' tees.
Yes, sir, I'm aware. Thank you. Trying something a little different this morning. This morning, we're at the Marcus Point Golf Club. And we're going to be attempting the Bryson DeChambeau Break 50 Challenge. Oh, that is so good. That pin placement is absolutely insane. Just hit the damn green twice. Oh my God. Must be good. Oh, come on. Wow. Morning guys, welcome back to the channel. This morning we're at the Marcus Point Golf Club in Pensacola, Florida, and we're going to be attempting the Bryson DeChambeau Break 50 Challenge. So I'm sure you guys are familiar with this, but if for any reason you are not, it is where you play a two-man scramble from the red tees trying to break 50 for 18 holes. Now today I am doing this solo. How that works, you might ask? Well, I'm going to hit a ball, I'm going to hit a second ball, and we'll see whether player A or player B has hit the better shot, and we'll continue from there. Basically a long-winded way of me saying that I don't have any friends. All right, let's get that out of the way. And as I expect this to be a lot of fun, without further ado, we'll get to the first tee. All right guys, first hole here, 280 yards, little downhill, slightly downwind right now, not much to speak of, but whatever there is down. Got 265 to carry the bunker short, so if I hit a good hybrid, should be able to get over that. Kind of between clubs, like 3 would be nice, but the green slopes away from us, so if I get anything like well over that bunker, it's going off the back. That front bunker's not a bad leave, so I'll hit hybrid for the first ball. We'll adjust if we need to. A little out to the right. That's fine out there. I think I'm going to hit 3-wood for the second one. So I think that first one's just a bit short right, and I can't see it, but it's where I have to assume it is. Not a bad spot. We're going to have room there. The bunker's out of play, so should be able to get up and down. So let's get a little more aggressive here. Oh, that's right at it if it's good. Oh, just in the front trap. It came out a little spinny, so it didn't make the carry, but damn, that was on a great line. All right, we got 2 options down there. We'll figure it out. All right, so that's where the hybrid finished. See, we got a good opening to the green there. 3-wood kind of plugged in the face of the bunker. Now, because I'm playing a scramble, I can place the ball. So we're going to take that bunker shot. I mean, this is not the hardest up and down in the world, but I definitely feel like we got a better shot from in that front bunker there. I mean, man, that had to cover like another yard and it would have been perfect. All right, so fairly straightforward bunker shot here. As I mentioned off the tee, the green does slope away from us. So the nice thing here is if I just kind of pop this out, get it on the green, it should release down to the hole a little bit. Go, go, go. Oh, wow, man, good shot. Expected that to release a little more. I got to put a mark on that one. I mean, we got like 3.5, 4 feet there for birdies, so got to try and get a little more aggressive here with the second ball. Oh, that's disappointing. All right, so about 4.5 feet actually. Start with a birdie on the first hole here. A little down grain, should drift a little to the left. Your right, my left. Nice. All right, 1 under through 1. It's a good start. It's a hole I would have liked to have given a better shot at eagle on, but we will have other opportunities. Guys, don't forget that I'm doing a race to 5,000 subscribers giveaway, and this time we are giving away this Masters Divot Tool set. To enter the giveaway, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, like the video, and comment your favorite Masters moment in the comment section down below. The draw will happen once we reach 5K subscribers or at the end of the 2025 Masters Tournament, whichever comes first. All right, second hole, par 5. It's 375 yards on the scorecard, but normally you'd play the hole kind of out to the left here, go around, but we cut right over these kind of OB stakes here. It's about 315 to the green, I believe. It is uphill. I don't expect to get it there, but we should be able to get something relatively close. I mean, I think that's the line. Pretty well hit. Don't know how well the ball's traveling yet this morning.
You do know you're playing the ladies' tees.
Yes, sir, I'm aware. Thank you. Trying something a little different this morning.
I understand.
All right. Might as well give this one a rip. Those are two pretty good drives right there. Let's see what we got. Tell you what, that's pretty consistent right there. Obviously, we're going to take the one that's closer to the front edge, but we are in great shape on this par 5. All right, so we're like 2 paces from the front edge, but on the line that I got to take, I got about 9 yards that I got to carry here. This is honestly, we're in a great spot, but this is no gimme up and down. There's a big side slope here on the left. This is going to feed heavy from left to right coming down that slope, so I got to throw this well out to the left. Hope I got the pace and the line right. Morning, how you doing? The fact that this is a little downwind doesn't make this easy, but I got my 60 degree. See if we can just try to feel this one out here. Wow, that landed so soft and just didn't come down the hill at all. We're gonna have to adjust. That is one tricky putt right there. Morning, sir. I mean, with this one, I gotta go a little more straight at it, because even if it does come off that slope, at least it'll give us an uphill putt. Wow, again, just checking hard. All right, we got a good putted eagle there. A lot of break in it, but it's a putt. All right, so again, about 4.5 feet. Big swinging putt though. I mean, not thrilled with the result of those chip shots though. I felt like I executed them both really well. Just did not predict what the green was going to do well enough. Little uphill, left to right break. Okay, 3 under through 2. That is a good start. We are on pace so far. Oh, we get the ball out of the hole, but we still got a lot of work ahead of us if we want to break 50 today. All right, guys, third hole. But they've actually got the tees up today, as if we needed that. We're already playing the reds. Today this is 226, downhill to 213. You might just be able to see the top of the flagstick just to the right of the fairway bunker out there. It is back into the wind, and the wind is starting to pick up a little bit. I've got 4-iron. A good 4-iron should be the right club, but it all depends on how the wind hits it. If this has a little bit too much spin on it, it's not going to make it. But hybrid is out of the question. I can't pull that out. This pin is at the back of the green. So I do have room short of it. If hybrid goes long, getting up and down is going to be problematic. Short and like, let's say the bunker or just right of the bunker is really not a bad spot. So I'm going to try and hit like little kind of mid-flight draw, which should give me the right kind of launch conditions to get through this wind. Yeah, not very well hit. Gonna be a little short right. Just did not get the launch I was looking for there. That launch was way too high. Let's see what player B can do here. A much better hit, but it definitely went higher than I wanted. Great line. If it carries, it's right at the flag, but I feel like the wind's gonna eat that up. We're probably in the front bunker. All right, so my first one actually did way better than I expected, just on the front right collar here. The second one, I mean, how it stayed there, like it got over the bunker. I don't know where it landed, but man, that must have landed soft. That was on such a good line. If that had just hopped forward, I mean, we might have been like tap-in range there. And as we are gonna take the first one, just a bit of a better shot. We don't have the downhill lie. We got some green to work with. All right, so pretty straightforward little pitch here. Just a bit of a rise as you get onto the green. Now, I know if I chip it into that, it's just gonna die. So I do have to fly it just over that. Don't expect it to do much on the green in terms of movement. I should be able to go pretty much straight at this here. I mean, really good for distance. Just pulled it a little bit, but that was the flight I was looking for. Hit the landing spot. See if we can be a little less directionally challenged on this next one here. Oh man, both of those just came out left. That was strange, but all right, we got another real good looking birdie here. All right, so just outside of 3 feet here. Shouldn't be much in this one. I think if anything, it's gonna want to go a little bit right to left. And the grain should pull it that way a bit. Yeah, it's just like right edge, just inside the edge. A little bit of pace. Okay, broke a little more than I thought, but caught the edge, went in, 4 under through 3. Let's keep this momentum going. All right, so we got our first par 3 of the day here, 4th hole, playing 119 yards here from the ladies' tees. Pin is back left. Now, this is a tricky shot. I mean, I was playing this from the tips yesterday, and I hit a shot that landed, I don't know, 12 feet right of the flag, and it ended up going all the way down the slope. I had like a 40-foot putt. Anything left of this flag gives you a quick downhill putt. So it's a small target. Pretty happy I have a wedge, and I'm not hitting in from like 175 or 180 yards like I was yesterday. Got sand wedge, a little bit downwind, a little kind of helping off the right. Needs to be a good strike here. On a really good line if it's the number. Okay, just short of it. I mean, it looks pretty close. It's probably 10 or 12 feet. So I just got to do the same thing. Try and hit it just a wee bit harder. I mean, I hit it harder, but it went a little left. Oh wow, that flew the green. All right, well, said I wanted to hit it harder. I hit it harder. Let's go make a putt. All right, so this is the putt we have left ourselves. Yeah, just outside of 10 feet. A lot of movement on this putt. There's no gimme. Gonna be tricky. We do got 2 cracks at it, which is nice. As mentioned earlier, par 3s, hardest part about this challenge. Making this would be huge. Little uphill, got some left to right turn in it. Ball mark just about 6 inches left of the hole that I'm looking at. Oh. Wow. That is a brutal lip out. I mean, I definitely hit that a little firmer than I wanted. But man, that was, that had to be halfway in the hole. All right, same line, a little less pace. Ouch, okay. Oh man, now you see why the par 3s make this so challenging. All right, that's a par. We're 4 under through 4. Still in this. Obviously, we got work to do. All right, 5th hole, par 4. According to the GPS on the card, I got 301 yards to the flag, which is kind of on the top back left on a shelf up there. Now this hole, there's 2 big trees out there, one left, one right. Kind of frame the green really nicely. So I gotta imagine those are like goalposts. Ideally be a little bit on the left side of center of the goalpost because everything's gonna kick right. But I should be able to get something, assuming I put a good swing on it, pretty close to, if not on the surface here. Oh, that is so good. Oh, I saw a bounce. Okay, so I think I avoided the left bunker. It means it might have gone a little long. Of course, there's no way from here for me to see anything. No point in even trying. All right, ooh, man, I can't hit it any better than that. But got a second shot. We're not gonna waste it. Yeah. Little heely. Yeah, just trying to take something off of it. Didn't quite commit through the swing. I mean, that first one should be in great shape. So we'll figure out where that is. See if we got a putt or we're chipping. All right, so I went and found the second one, which was not well hit, and it had gotten almost pin high. So I am worried now about where that first one finished, because I hit that one so good. Oh, we're money. just off the back edge. Okay, good. I was worried that might have gone really long. All right, perfect. Let's make some magic happen here now. All right, so just off the back of the green. Not a very complicated chip. Okay, maybe a little more complicated than I expected. Should be turning from right to left all the way. First part is into the grain, second part is down grain. Could be quick at the end here. Got to get the right pace on this. Sit down, sit down. All right, not bad execution. Came out a little hotter than I expected though, so a little past it. We got a nice uphill putt. I spent too much time in the air and not enough time rolling to take the break that I was expecting. So I got to adjust here. Saw how quick that was at the end, but oh. That just checked so hard landing into the grain. Man, I came out. I thought with that flight it was going to release up there perfectly. All right, we got 2 looks at it. All right, so this is not as close as I would have liked, but that first one that I hit gives us the better look here for our birdie. Going slightly uphill, slightly back into grain, and it should just turn a little bit from left to right all the way. Man, that was slow, but it's in. Oh, was that 5 under through 5? Doing all right. 5 under through 5 with a wicked lip out on the only par 3 we've played so far. We'll take that. Got to start making some eagles on these par 4s though. It'd be great if I could drive a green and give myself a putt and not be relying on having to chip one in. All right guys, 6th hole, par 5. Now it's about 320, 315, 320 to the flag into the wind. So I'm not going to be getting it there. Now if I wanted to go for the flag, the line is completely blind. This dog leg's hard around to the right. The direct line for the green and the flag would be like the right corner of this bunker here. So I think with this wind, I mean most of this is forced carry, so I think I got to kind of go over the middle of the bunker, try and leave something just a little short of the green, because that wind is pretty strong right now. If I go right and I don't make the carry, well, we're dead. There's also water right at the green. So good risk reward shot here. Really got to commit to this swing. The line I was looking for, didn't hit it as high as I was looking for. Didn't hear it hit anything, but obviously there's no way to tell where that is from here. I think we're fine. Really wish I had a 4 caddy right now. Now, I gotta try and hit this one higher. Now, unfortunately, this tee box is a bit of a downslope, so that's gonna be challenging, but try and hit a little higher. I'll try and take it just a bit right of that one, because I'm fairly certain, let's say like 98.7% certain that that ball is safe. So we might as well get a little more aggressive here. Yeah, that's a much better shot. That one's for sure safe. And let's go figure out where we're at. Again, pretty consistent. I mean, we got the second one just here in the rough. First one finished in the fairway, so we're going to take that one. For distance, it doesn't really make sense to take the one in the rough. It's not close enough. We got this shot ahead of us. Now this is tricky. This is no gimme up and down. All right, so we got 42 yards here. Like I said, tricky shot. We're chipping back up the slope, which is fairly severe, and there's also a lot of slope from left to right. I gotta try and hit like a low skipping one back up that slope, get it to run up onto that top tier, and hope that it just kind of dies a little bit around to the right. I've got to put this up, almost up by the left fringe. Now if this gets below the hole at all, it's gone. Like if I can get something here within, I'd say anything within 8 feet would be a great golf shot from here, which is crazy to say from just outside of 40 yards, but that's just the reality. This green is punishing. So I got my 60 degree. Let's just try and feel this up there. It's got to go hard. Yeah, look at that thing go. Wow. Okay. Honestly, for the distance, that wasn't bad, but as I said, if I get it right of the hole, it's gone. So I got to go way further left here. Go. Go. Stay. Oh man, that is impossible. Wow, that is a brutal pin placement. I felt like I executed that pretty well. I almost had to aim for the left fringe to hope that it would stay in the fringe. All right, we got a long eagle look. Let's go make one. All right, so long eagle looks here. Slow putts, way uphill. We're gonna take the second one, I think. Yeah, we're gonna take the second one. They're pretty similar. I like our chances from here. So it's uphill, turning from right to left, my right to left at least. Gonna be a slow putt. Got to hit this pretty hard, uphill, into the grain. Good news is we got 2 cracks at it. So try and make this first one. If we're not gonna make it, let's at least learn from it and apply that to the second attempt. For God's sakes, don't leave it short. Man, I legitimately felt like I'd hit that 6 feet past the hole. Okay, didn't leave it short. Really didn't turn on me though. So I'm gonna play it a little straighter. It's kind of outside right edge. On that line, I'm gonna have to get this out of my way. All right, again, let's not leave this short. Let's give this a run. Oh, come on. Wow. Woo. That was firm. That was a great catch by the hole. Thank you, sir. All right. That is huge for the program. What is that now? We're 6 holes in. That puts us 7 under par. All right. Let's keep this rolling. All right, guys. Par 4, 8th hole. 262, playing 269. A little uphill, a little into the breeze. Pins on the back shelf. So driver's going to be too much, so I got to go 3-wood here. Got to hit it good. But if it comes out spinny like I hit it on the first hole, it's not going to get there. So we need the right launch conditions on this one if we want to get it close. 1. Reset. Oh, just blew it out to the right. I think that was the launch conditions we needed. I think I was just misaligned on that one. I definitely pushed it a little, but all right. Same thing. Launch it about 4 or 5 degrees further to the left. It should be perfect. Get over the bunker. Okay, that one's a little pull, but we got over the bunker, so we gotta be about pin high, probably just off the left side of the green. That is not a bad spot to be. All right, so as predicted, just off the left side of the green, just shy of pin high. Pretty simple little shot here. So it is landing into an upslope. It's kind of uphill, a little into the grain, turning left to right the whole way. I mean, nothing compared to what we saw in the last hole, but definitely some movement in this one. Okay, there's more movement than I expected. Good execution on that one. Same thing, just started a little further left, give it a better chance of going in. Damn. Thought that was it. That's, the lower you get it, the more it turns. Hey, 2 good efforts there. All right, we're gonna take the first one here. They're about equidistant. So this putt's a little bit uphill, that one's a little bit more kind of side hill. Just a bit of an easier putt. Not much in this, a little right to left, kind of cross grain as well, so this one could move a little more than I expect. Yeah, I think it's right edge, a little pace. Just like that. All right, with that now, 8 under through 7. We're doing good, but we do have to pick up the pace a little bit. I need a few more eagles if we're gonna break 50. I gotta start taking advantage of some of the par 4s. We got a par 3 coming up, that's gonna be tough. We got a par 4 to finish, and that one I'm not gonna be able to drive. So if we can just get out of this 9, birdie, finish at 10 under, we'd be good, not great. Have a lot of work to do on the back, but there's a lot of scoreable holes on the back as well. All right, guys, par 3, 8th hole, 116 yards, little downwind. So I got my sand wedge out again. I'm not gonna hit it as full as I did on 4. Pins at the front, and this green is tricky. Hard to make any putts on this hole. So obviously the closer we can get this, the better off we will be. Be a great time to throw a dart. That's got to sit down. Hit that way too good. Sit, sit. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, no. Oh. Oh, this hole was brutal. All right, so that landed about pin high, and it just spun a little to the left, and then caught a slope, and now it's down like all the way on the left side of the green. So, I mean, I've got a good 30-footer from there, even though that landed relatively close to the hole. Now, I've got to take that into account here. I got to start this a little further out to the right, but if it spins, it'll come back towards the hole, hopefully, in theory. Something like that. Oh, it came up short. Just babied it. Okay, it's not bad. I mean, we're like just front edge. Just front edge. We've actually got one of the easier putts from there. Got to give this one a good run though. This would be huge if we make this. Check this out, right? That first one landed right there and finished all the way down here. Second one, just off the front of the green as mentioned. Still a lot of break in that thing, but it's makeable. And technically, they're all makeable. All right, so putting from the fringe, uphill. Grain's kind of coming down this way, so that's going to help it turn. Slow it down a little bit pace-wise. Yeah, it's got some good turn in it, and it's going to be fairly slow. All right, let's give this a run. Wow. I was dead center, and it's a damn good thing, because if that had missed, I might have had to have been a little more defensive on the second attempt. That is a huge birdie right there. What is that now? 9 under through 8. Let's go. All right, guys, 9th hole, par 4. It's like 325 on the card, I'm pretty sure. It dog legs a bit, so that shortens it, because we're going to kind of take the straight line here. Now, according to the card, I got like 290 to the front edge. Now it's uphill and it's into the wind, so getting there is, I mean, it's realistically not going to happen, but I should be able to get it somewhere up just short of the green. And I believe that my line kind of in this gap up here, just left of that pine tree. I think that's a pine tree. Is that a pine tree? Let me know in the comments. All right, gotta take full commitment of this, man. This is 100% blind, hard to trust, especially when you haven't hit this shot before. A little right of where I need it. Yeah, I think I actually saw that down through the trees. I think that's just short of the right greenside's bunker, so that's fine. Try and hit it a little harder, go a little further left than that. Pretty similar, it's a little further left. Both should be fine. Both a little right of my target, but we should be just kind of short right of the green, I believe. I mean, I really have no clue. So let's just hop in the cart, go find them. All right, guys, so again, pretty consistent with the driver here today. Second one just hit a little bit harder, a little bit better, but that first one worked out fine. We're gonna take the second one here just short of the bunker. We got a crazy shot coming up, but we're in good shape off the tee at least. All right, so as I said, we're in good shape here, but we got a roller coaster of a chip shot here. You can see the big high spot up on the right there. This is uphill all the way and turning hard from right to left. Even as it gets over the top of the slope, it's gonna go left. So I've got to aim this, say, pretty much at the middle of the mound back there, maybe even just right of that. Just hit like a low one that's gonna release back there. I got my gap wedge out 50 degree, so just gotta get a little creative here. Go, go, keep going. Stay there. Nope, stay. Stay. Okay, I mean, it's decent. It's probably about 12 feet, to be honest. That thing almost came back down the slope. I gotta make sure that this gets up there. Man, you gotta hit this so much harder than you expect. Get up there and now take the slope. Come on, take the slope. Damn. Oh, even that one's gonna come back down. That goes a foot further, it catches the slope, goes down to the left. And instead it's coming right back to the middle of the green. That pin placement is absolutely insane. All right, we got a look from the first one and we get 2 cracks at it. So, all right, definitely more work than I would have liked, but again, we're lucky it stayed where it did. So obviously going uphill, should be turning right to left and straight back into the grain. So it's gonna be slow. And now I'm seeing this as about a cup out to the right. Yeah, a little more than a cup right. All right, a little too much. Played just a cup out. Ooh, all right. Oh, 10 under on the front. All right, listen, that's very respectable. Need some eagles on the back though. Need a lot of eagles on the back. All right, turning on to the back 9. Starting with a par 4, 260 yards today. Pin's kind of front right. Now that's a really good number for my hybrid, but feels like the wind is kind of a little into and off the right. So I don't think hybrid's gonna get there. I want to at least try and get something up to the surface. So I'm hitting 3-wood. Got to kind of go over the corner of the trees here. Now it feels like it's downwind. All right, hybrid it is. I'm gonna keep the 3-wood handy. I mean, the beauty of this is if I hit the hybrid and it gets eaten up by the wind, I can adjust and player B and hit the 3-wood. Put a good swing on this. Oh, B, so good. Oh my God. I think that landed like 2 feet away from the hole. All right, 3-wood was, or sorry, hybrid was the club. I guess I got to try and just take a little off this one now. I mean, we got a putt from there, but we probably got about 20, 25 feet down the hill for eagle. Try and hit this one just a hair softer. Right at it again. Come on. Okay, that one came out spinny. That came up a little short, but both dead on line. Very happy with both of those swings there. Let's make an eagle putt. Here we go, one short and one just past the flag. 2 good shots. Somewhere in between those could have been something special. And I mean, man, look at that. Look at where that first one landed. Right next to the hole. Got this eagle putt coming up, guys. All right, downhill eagle look. Downhill, down grain. About 36 feet. I believe it's going to be a double breaker. Feel a bit of a high spot here to my left early. Once it gets to the bottom, I think it's going to try and trickle back to the left a little bit. But I think it turns more at the top than at the bottom. But really all going to be about pace though. Come on, put up. I mean, it just never went to the right early. It went left at the end as I predicted, but I got to play that a little straighter at the hole now. Good pace on that one. If I can do the same pace and adjust the line, give this a chance. Oh, I thought that was so good. It's never went left. It's got to be like a spine right here. Oh, good effort. I mean, listen, it's an easy bird. We need some eagles. All right, 11th hole, par 4. 317 yards to the flag today. About 298 to the front edge. It's a little uphill, but it's downwind. I feel like good contact. It's a pretty good number. Ooh, that's a lot of wind. But pretty good contact. This should be a good number for my driver here. Now, if I go a little long, just kind of like a bit of a collection area back there that's really not bad. So I'm not going to try and get cute with this. Let's try and get it back there. I was definitely aimed there. That is wide right. Really well hit, but wide right. I've done the same thing, man, just alignment, just struggling with it a little bit. I tend to be aiming myself a little further right than I intend. So if I adjust for that and put the same swing on it, Should be in really good shape. Just a tiny little pull. Okay, we're all right. That's just pin high left. At least it looks pin high. We're a little bit below the green surface. We're chipping back uphill, but I think we're on an upslope, which is going to make that a little easier. I mean, with 2 cracks at it, birdie should be an absolute lock, but we got to try and hold one of these now. All right, thank God player B came through there, because that first ball ended up on downslope almost on the next tee. So we would have been chipping kind of up over this slope, and I mean, that's no gimme up and down, even with 2 cracks at it. All right, so not too complicated of a shot here. Off the upslope, that's gonna help us. We don't have a ton of green, but because we're on the upslope, that's gonna help us stop it a little bit. It is also a little bit back up into the hill once it lands on the green. I should just turn a little bit from left to right. That didn't turn at all from left to right. Yeah, again, exact shot I was trying to hit. Can't be mad. Just got to go straight at it now. Go. All right. Would have been nice, but it'll be another birdie. All right, par 3 12th, 101 yards, downwind. I'm hitting lob wedge. The soft one, let the wind kind of carry it back to that flag. Little yank. That is not gonna do it. Oh, just out of sequence on that swing, guys. Good contact, but turn the hands over. That's gotta be left fringe, looks pin high. We'll do the same thing online. We'll be in good shape. That's much better. Come on, be good. Oh. Okay. Don't think it's spun. I mean, from here it looks real close, but would likely have, I don't know, probably 6 to 10 feet, but that's a good shot. I don't know what to say, except player B came to play. Very nice. All right. And just outside 3 feet here. And the hole-in-one would have been great, but without a witness, don't mean anything. And there's a lot of people here today. That can get expensive quick. Should be pretty straight. Might just go a hair right. It's a little into grain, so it'll be a little slow. All right. So, we've birdied 2 of the 3 par 3s, which is good. We've eagled the 2 par 5s that we've played so far, which is also good. But we're now, what is this, 12? We're 13 under through 12 holes. Let's assume we eagle the 2 other par 5s. We birdie the rest of the holes. We still need to eagle, if my calculations are correct, you need to eagle 2 par 4s to break 50. 1 par 4 to shoot 50. Is that right? Yeah, I think it's 1 par 4 to shoot 50. We eagle 2 of them, we'll break 50. So we're there. We got a shot here, legitimate shot. All right, guys, 13, par 4, 240 yards today. Now, I would love just to rip a nice 4-iron at this, but it's slightly back into wind. Wind's kind of coming in this way. It's 230 to cover the bunker. 4-iron just is not going to get it done. The 2 hybrid's a lot of club, but what I mean, I'm going to try and like just get the right flight so the wind will kill it a little bit. But if I don't and it goes through it and I go just over, I'm actually chipping back up the slope. If I leave it in that front bunker, it's a tricky shot with the green running away from us. So, see what player A can do for the team here. 1, reset. Come on, cut just a bit. Yeah, it's a good shot. Landed about 20 feet left of the flag, but it looked like it took a big kick. So that's probably going to be off the back. Again, that's fine. That's where we want to miss it. Come on, player B. Be a dog. No, that's way too spinny. Yeah, gotta get a little cute with that one. That'll do short right. That's fine. Did a good first one, so you gotta get aggressive with the second. Well, to my surprise, that first one stayed on the green, so we are putting for eagle. No gimme. This goes uphill, turning left, kind of crest, goes a little back down, continues turning left. It's a tricky putt, but Technically makeable. It'd be tough to judge the pace on this one. Should be a little into the grain all the way as far as I can see. Go hard, go hard, go hard. Okay, not bad. Very slow. Gotta get this one to the hole. Gotta give this a chance to drop. Just stay up. Just stay up. All right, we gave it a run. Good effort. All right, we'll take the bird, but we're gonna run out of opportunities here soon enough. All right, this should be fun. 14th hole, par 4, 320 yards, 296 to cover the bunker in front of the green. And that thing protects the entire front. So the goal is to get it over that, obviously. Now, feels like wind's into, but I believe that's it just swirling. It should be right left. Yeah, southeast is there. Should be right left. So I think I can start this kind of right over this big tree on the corner here and just let the wind kind of bring it back to the middle of the green. And that's basically on line with the right edge of the green. So even if it stays there, it should be in pretty good shape. But it's going to take a good hit here. All right, it really does feel like it's into. That's worrying me. But there's nothing I can do. Just got to hit it good. Just turning on me a little. Okay, that's all right. That actually missed the bunker to the left. Looked like it got up past it, so we'll have a chip from there. Not that good, just slightly off the toe, so it just drew on me a bit. Put the same swing on it, but center stripe. People like that a lot. Ah, it's carbon copy. I mean, the driving today has been consistent. The number of times the balls have been within like 10 yards of each other. I mean, we're good there. We prefer to putt because what we need, like I said, we need to eagle 2 par 4s. We're gonna break 50. Well, I've only got one more left after this. So it's that, or we're gonna have to make a hole in one on a par 3, or we're gonna have to hole out for albatross in one of the 2 remaining par 5s, which isn't impossible. So chipping in here for eagle definitely improves our chances though. I mean, come on, seriously, this is wild. Those are within 4 yards of one another. That is just crazy. All right, we're pin high, we're chipping for eagle. All right, I mean, it's fairly straightforward, but the unfortunate thing is I gotta carry it almost halfway there to get it onto the green, and then it slopes away from me, so it's a little tricky. It's also down grain, so it's gonna be quick. So gotta hit a good one here. Just do it, just do it. Oh man, all right, it's a good effort. Expected it to turn a little bit left at the end. It did, just a little more than I expected. So if we can do the same thing, start it a little further right. Sit, 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 sit. Ah. Give it a run. Another birdie. I mean, it's hard to be upset with that. Kind of needed the eagle. Gave it 2 chances. And now we need a little bit of a miracle to happen. But I believe in miracles. And I'm not about to give up. All right, guys. 15th hole, par 3. 101 yards. So we got the exact same number that we had back on 12. Now, 12 was downwind, so I hit like a soft lob wedge. This one's kind of a little into, but more left to right. You can see the flag kind of blowing to the right. So I got sand wedge out. Just hit like a 3/4 flighty one here. Try and drive it through that wind a bit. Get it up on that top shelf and give us a makeable putt. That's so good if the distance is right. Oh. I mean, man, it's hard to tell, but that looks really close. Landed just right, spun a little left. Exactly how I'd pictured it. But I'm sure everyone's experienced this. You think you got to tap in and it's like 10 feet away. That's very possible. But I do feel like that's like inside of 5 feet. So, all right, let's try and do better. Draw just a bit, just a bit. All right, now wind held that one out to the right a little more. Still a good shot, just a little short, but should have a good look from the first one. Tell you what, guys, we got that like 2.5, 3 footer to go 3 for 4 on the par 3s today. All right, that is big in this challenge. All right. Yeah, 3 feet. Grain's going a little right left, and the putt should try and go a little bit right left as well, but I don't think I got to give away the hole on this. Kind of inside right, a little bit of pace. Should be good. Wow. Man, made the par threes look easy today. Well, okay, I made the par threes on the back look easy today. 2 really good wedge shots there on the back 9. We made a great putt on 8 from the fringe. We had the brutal lip out on 4. I mean, man, I will take that. I mean, obviously the par 3 is what worried going into this. What worried me going into this. All right, good finish. 3 holes left. Par 5, par 4, par 5. See what we can do. All right, guys, 16th hole, par 5. 360, 65 yards. Dog legs to the right. Winds off the left. I think I got to take this kind of up over the corner of the trees here. Hopefully let the wind just kind of help it drift over to the right a little bit. I think that's pretty perfect. Should be fairway. A little bottom groovy, a little spinny. I mean, listen, we got to wedge in anyway, but I'm gonna go a little further right with this next one. Try and get that high launch, low spin, get it out there as far as possible. That carries, it's good. Not upset with either one of those. Again, guys, 2 good drives there. This is the first one, just went into the left rough. Second one's just up here by that drain. So, got, I don't know, probably about 60 yards from there to that back right flag. Not the easiest shot in golf, but I believe. All right, guys, 54 yards here. Back up the slope. I gotta fly this most of the way there. Once it gets up top, it should turn a little right as it dies. Anything up in that back right corner will give us a good look at eagle here. Oh, just checked so hard. Expected that to release. I didn't think it was going to be that soft. Really nice contact there. All right, we got to look. Love to get this closer though. I think that almost went in. Yeah, that would have been a bonus, huh? Damn, guys, I don't know how well we're gonna see that on camera from the fairway, but that must have come so close to going in. God, that would have put us back in the game. All right, well, we got that. Again, another like 3-footer here for eagle. Oops, kick the camera. Yeah, right on 3 feet. Pretty good distance for us today. I say that sarcastically, it should always be a pretty good distance. All right, this is a little down grain. If anything, it should just have a little bit of movement to the left, but there's not going to be much in this at all. Yeah, just a little bit of movement. Yep. Another eagle. So we were, what? We were 16 after 15. So we're now 18 under after 16. 24 under would be 50. No, 22 under would be 50. What the hell am I, man, I'm getting tired. 22 under would be 50. We're at 18. If we go birdie eagle, gets to 21. Yeah. I mean, we're close to being mathematically eliminated here, but I'm gonna keep trying. It's been some good golf, man. I'm not upset with this effort here. All right, guys, 17, par 4. Got 296 yards to the flag, and this is straight back into the wind. So getting it to pin high is, it's gotta be perfect, and it's gotta get through the wind. It's only about 265 to the front, so I can still get it on the surface, but I don't know how well you can see the green on screen right now, but it is a very, very narrow entrance to the front of the green there. Got to be no more than, 15 paces wide at most, I would say. That's what I'm aiming at. Anything on the green here gives us a putt at a 2. So just put 2 good swings on this. Oh, it's on a great line. Come on, baby. Be good. All right, we're putting right at the flag. I mean, it's like front-ish of the green, just shy of the middle. So that takes the pressure off. All right, gotta give this everything I got now. Also on a good line. just hit the damn green twice from 296 yards. Man, the swing is feeling grooved right now. I literally just impressed myself right there. That was tough. All right, we got two looks. Basically got to figure out which one's the easier one. Let's finally eagle one of these par fours. This is a good view of what I was talking about, just how narrow the front part of that green is. But as you can see, we got two balls on the green. That is one small target. All right, so after taking a look at both, we're going with player B's drive, simply because player A's drive, I mean, neither one's easy. Let's get that out of the way. But we would have had to have flirted with the left fringe. From here, we don't have to worry about that. Again, no cakewalk here. Got to pull the flag because it's sitting towards us. The last thing we need is for that to keep the ball out. You might not be able to see the hole, but hopefully we'll just see the ball disappear. All right, so I can barely see the hole. All right, uphill, in the middle of the putt, it should go a little left. And at the top, I think it straightens out a little bit. But uphill and into the grain, so got to hit this hard. Come on, keep going, keep going, keep going. All right, I'm gonna knock that in simply because it's in the way. All right, birdie confirmed. Can't believe that came up short. I hit that so hard. All right, get it to the hole. All right, two good efforts there. That's 19 under through 17. It's very respectable. All right, 18th hole. Par 5 to finish. Just over 400 yards. This dog leg's a little to the left. I don't really hit draws with my driver anymore, not on purpose at least. So I gotta go over the left corner of the trees here. Sorry, over the right corner of the trees on the left, I should say. Just try and find the fairway. Give myself a wedge in there. All right, gotta commit to a line on this one. Wind off the left. All right. Yeah, that's just fine. Yeah, right center of the fairway. Nothing wrong with that. Wasn't the best strike. But if I can miss it like that, man, the game's in a good spot. All right, let's just give this one a little more gas. No, that was so good. I think he came down right behind that oak tree, so I can't see it, but another two very good driver swings there to finish the day. Man, this has been a lot of fun. So somewhat surprisingly, player A's ball actually went a little bit further there. I mean, nothing significant, only about 5 yards, but I really felt like player B couldn't have hit it any better. Must have just drawn it back into that breeze a little bit. Either way, both were in the fairway. Ooh, that feels into. I got 112. Playing up to 114 because of the slope. I've got sand wedge out. I like this because I can put an aggressive swing on it. And I do have a bit of a backstop. Now, I don't know if it's actually going to come off the slope, but should prevent it from going much further past if I do get this through the wind. Let's try and flight this down a little bit. Hit another dart. Be really good. Oh, sit, sit. Okay, that's interesting. I could not have hit that better. Oh wow, that spun a lot. Okay, couldn't have hit it better. It was right on line, came up short of the flag, and spun back down the hill. So there's more wind up there than I thought. So player B is gonna hit gap wedge. Gonna punch one up there. Oh, that's gotta be good. Yeah, that looks pin high. 6 to 8 feet, I'm gonna say. So we got a good look at a closing eagle there. All right, so that was even a little closer than I thought. That's about 5 feet. Really nice clutch shot there. All right, so we've got this for a closing eagle and to shoot 51. Now it ain't a gimme. It's a little downhill. Grain's kind of down and a little across going left. This should break a little left as well. Yeah, we'll do a good job matching line and pace here. One of those ones you hit it a little too soft and it can break off in a hurry. Come on. Okay, all right. Man, that just didn't break. At that pace, you barely got to give the hole away here. All right, player B needs to clutch up here. Guys, I gotta tell you, that's the most fun I've had on the golf course in a little while now. 51. 21 under? 21 under? 21 under. Man, yeah, that's awesome. All right, guys, thanks a lot for watching that. That was so much fun. This is definitely something that I'm gonna try and do a little more often. Although I think next time I do this, I'm gonna recruit some help. I'm gonna have somebody come do it with me. I don't know how fair it is to attempt this by yourself because it's so much easier to adjust from one shot to the next. You don't have to rely on information from your playing partner's shot. I'm really happy with the way I played today. I mean, everything was working. Drove the ball great. You know, for the most part, the wedges were good. You know, obviously you're not hitting a lot of irons in this challenge. I think I might have only hit one all day. And I mean, the short game was hot. You know, nothing went in from off the greens. Had a few close calls, putted well. You know, we only really made one bomb. But again, you can't expect to make bombs like that all the time. But if you're gonna break 50 in this challenge, you need a couple bombs to go in at least. I mean, I came close today, man, 51, and only made the one par on the 4th hole. But like I said, I'm gonna do this again soon. Hope you enjoyed that, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, like the video, leave a comment down below. And as always, I'll be back again next week with another video. Cheers, guys.